so playing in the garage, playing against Mark. He's using his Dark Elves. I'm using my Vampire Counts. We're using a special scenario where we're allowed to have one special character at half cost.
It's for a tournament.
Yes, for a tournament. But if that character dies, he's worth twice as many points. Kind of thing. So, yeah. Mark, do you want to go over what you're bringing?
Yeah, so I took the UK Masters winning list from this year's Masters, and it had Marathi, so I took her at half points. And then for the extra 150 points that I basically gain, because Marathi's cheaper, I put 2 more bolt throwers in. So this is basically the list that, I can't remember his name. I don't know, some guy from England, he won. So anyways, I'll go over it. 2 Fire Warlocks.
2 inches.
Where?
The bolt thrower and those guys.
Oh yeah, they slid in. There. So anyways, I got Marathi. I got 5 Warlocks. There's 5 more Dark Riders. 5 Shades. Bolt Thrower. 10 Witch Elves with Standard and Musician. 5 more Warlocks. BSB and a Pegasus. Another Bolt Thrower. 10 more Witch Elves with Banner and Musician. Another Bolt Thrower, Pegasus Master, 5 Dark Riders with the level 1, and well, she's on metal, and another 5 Shades.
Alright, we're playing Battle Line. On my side, I have unit of 5 dogs, 20 zombies. Oh, I'm just using a list that I just wrote up myself. I'm not stealing anybody else's list.
Yeah.
So,
it has a theme though, right? Your list is themed?
Oh yeah, of course it is. Always. So it's 20 zombies, Mortis Engine. Unit of zombies in this unit is the Lord level Manfred with a level 3 Necromancer and a level 1 Necromancer, all on vampires. There is 18 Crypt Horrors, 49 Skeletons full command, and then another unit of 5 dogs over on this side. Mark, we vanguarded everything up already, and I deployed before Mark, but Mark still rolled a 6, and he gets first turn. So see you after Dark Elves turn 1. Alright, so Dark Elves turn 1 just happened. Mark, do you want to kind of go over what you just did?
I moved up, and didn't really do anything in my magic phase. I tried to Searing Doom the Mortis Engine, which I should have just tried to get it off at least, instead of doing a powered up version. Killed 1 dog there, killed 5 dogs over there, killed a couple skeletons with the bolt throwers. Matt's been hiding this stuff pretty good, so this is my first time playing with the new bolt throwers in specials, so it's very difficult to place them properly. So, yeah. Anyways, that's about it. So
we're off to Vampire Counts turn 1. Alright, so we just finished Vampire Counts turn 1. My charges were Mortis Engine into his Dark Riders. They fled. Tried to redirect into the Witch Elves, succeeded, but then I needed a 12 on 3 dice, failed, went into the Venom Thicket. Dogs charged in onto his dude on the Pegasus.
He did a wound, because he has a 1-up armor save.
Yep.
And they actually beat him in combat.
Nope. Yep.
So he took a break test at -1.
And you rolled a 6.
So other than that,
Magic phase, I healed up all the skeletons that I lost. My level 1 total power to 6-inch bubble heal, losing his 1 wizard level. I healed up about 19 zombies into this unit, and then stored 2 dice in the Black Barrier. So we are off to Dark Elves turn 2. Alright, so we just finished Dark Elves turn 2. He had 1 charge of his Witch Elves into my Crypt Horrors. He failed that. Oh no, sorry, he had 2 charges. His Shades came into my dogs, and yeah, again, the Witch Elves failed their charge. Everything else just kind of moved up. His Dark Riders rallied. Witch Elves swift reformed to move to the side. Everything else just kind of moved up. There's a nice circle around my entire army.
Dark Elves. Operation Encircle is in full effect.
In the magic phase, I dispelled his Purple Sun from Marathi. I let his Enfeebling Foe go through.
My magic phase was useless. And you dispelled my Searing Doom. No, my Searing Doom did 1 wound to your Mortis Engine.
Searing Doom did 1 wound to my Mortis Engine. Enfeebling Foe is -1 strength to my Crypt Horrors. I stored 2 dice for the next magic phase.
Bolt throwers and peppering did nothing.
It killed 3 skeletons.
Woo! 15 points.
And those 3 skeletons have already been killed, resurrected, and then killed again. And yeah, his Shades and Pegasus dude ended up wiping out my dogs. So we're off to Vampire Counts turn 2. Alright, so just finished Vampire Counts turn 2. My charges were the Mortis engine into those Witch Elves. And just kind of moved everything else. These guys were supposed to swift reform and failed. Zombies moved over 2 inches. Magic Phase saw me healing up my zombies here and bringing back some skeletons. And then doing a Gaze and a Gash, killing off 3 of his Shades, not panicking them. My Mortis engine did 1 impact hit, and then since Mark went to go first, he did 6 wounds.
Flaming.
With his, he had 12 attacks, did 6 wounds, 4 of them were poisons, and I made 0 armor saves, so I blew up, killing 2 more Witch Elves in here, 2 more Witches here, 1 Warlock, and 1 Skeleton. So we are off to Dark Elves turn 3. Alright, so we just finished Dark Elves turn 3. His charges were Witch Elves into the flank of my Crypt Horrors. No other charges, so he just kind of moved up everything as they are. Marathi came onto the flanks over here to throw a Purple Sun through here.
Did nothing.
Dark Riders moved up. Shades moved up. Those 2 guys moved up. This whole cluster cuss of Dark Elves are just swarming in the middle. And in the Magic Phase, he got my scroll out, dispelling the Purple Sun, and then nothing else really happened. And in shooting, he killed 3 skeletons, or 4 skeletons.
Yeah, nothing.
And in combat, he killed 2 Crypt Horrors, and I wiped out the rest of his Witch Elves.
16.
So we are off to Vampire Counts turn 3. Alright, so we just finished Vampire Counts turn 3. Skeletons charged into the Dark Riders. Dark Riders fled. I caught him. Zombies charged in on Marathi. I needed an 8. Failed to get her. So I just moved forward like 5 inches. Crypt Horrors charged in at the
Witch Elves.
Witch Elves.
Killed them.
And zombies reformed. In the Magic Phase, I did nothing, I believe.
Nope. You did nothing. Yep, you Van Hels's Dance.
Yeah, I Van Hels's Dance to reform these guys. And
what
then
happened?
In combat, I wiped out his Witch Elves, which then panicked his BSB away from my guys overrunning into him, and then also panicked away the Warlocks, so that my guys had nothing to hit when they overran. So, hooray!
Yeah,
so,
strategy.
we are off to Dark Elves turn 4. So we just finished Dark Elves turn 4. His charges were Dark Riders and Shades, and his hero on a peg into my zombie unit. These Shades ran up to my zombies over here. His guys rallied, and his Shades and Marathi kind of moved up here. Magic Phase.
Tried to sling a Purple Sun. I got Mind Razor off on my Dark Riders. I did 2 wounds to Manfred. Shooting. Bolt Throwers killed 4 Crypt Horrors outright.
Yeah.
With me rolling a lot of wounds and Matt failing a lot and me just outright killing
Crypt Horrors. Every wound happened to be a 5 or a 6, so that was just great, just pulling them off. And in this combat over here, I ended up losing by 1, which was a little disappointing. I did 1 wound to his Pegasus dude, killed 3 of his guys, and killed 1 Shade. Yeah, the 1-up armor save is not doing so well. So we are off to Vampire Counts turn 4.
Yep.
Alright, so we just finished Vampire Counts turn 4. My charges were the Crypt Horrors into his Warlocks. These guys reformed to turn around, tried to swift reform, failed. That was it. Magic Phase saw me casting Hellish Vigor onto these zombies, healing up these zombies a bunch, and really healing up Manfred was the main thing, healing him back up to full. In combat, he did 3 wounds. No, he did
4 wounds.
4 wounds with the Warlocks into my Crypt Horrors. I wiped out his Warlocks, and over here he did 1 wound to Manfred, 1 wound to my level 3, and then did a couple wounds to some zombies. I cast Doom and Darkness on his hero peg, which ended up losing combat by 3, so he was on a 3 to broke. That unit of zombies caught him, because that unit of zombies, they charged him in the rear. And, yeah, so we are off to Dark Elves turn 5.
Turn 5.
Alright, so we just finished Dark Elves turn 5. He had no charges. Warlocks kind of moved out of my forward arc over here. Marathi came onto my flank on this side. BSB flew over my Crypt Horrors. Metal Wizard came in front of my zombie horde. Shades moved up and then turned around to shoot at my skeletons over on this side. And these Shades came up to shoot at those zombies over here. Magic phase, I dispelled Purple Sun. It was a pretty weak Purple Sun. He got a 17 on 5 dice with Marathi. It was... There was
like 3 1s and 2.
Yeah, there was nothing over a 3. And
bolt throwers were not as stellar this turn.
Yeah, he only hit with 1 and did 2 wounds with it. And he killed 1 zombie over on this side. So we're off to Vampire Counts turn 5. So we just finished Vampire Counts turn 5. Crypt Horrors tried to do a charge into the Bolt Thrower. I needed a 5 to get in. Rolled a 3, failed the charge. Over here, no charges. I reformed so that I'm horde this way, looking this way. And these skeletons charged in at the Shades. In the magic phase, I healed up all my characters and I got a scroll off by doing a Gaze in a Gash and then trying to do a Spirit Leech. Kind of dispelled that.
You got my wizard with the Caress.
With Caress. I threw about like 7 dice at trying to kill that just level 1 with the scroll just to get some points. And left my zombies alone because they're in a poison forest. So, whatevs. 1 combat in here by 3, ran down his dudes. And we are off to Dark Elves turn 6. Okay. Nice. Alright, so we just finished Dark Elves turn 6. His BSB charged in onto my zombies, and nothing else really mattered. Marathi tried to do a Purple Sun down the flank.
For 6 turns in a row.
And I total power dispelled it, telling him to go home. He got -3 to my weapon skill over here with miasma, and in here he killed my Scroll Caddy.
Who was not even a wizard.
Yes.
The cannon took my wheel without.
And the Bolt Throwers did 1 wound to my Crypt Horrors. So we're off to Vampire Counts turn 6.
My cane.
Alright, so we just finished Vampire Counts turn 6. Crypt Horrors charged in onto the what the hell are they? The Bolt Throwers. And these skeletons charged in the Shades, killed them. In this phase, magic we just did magic. I did Wind of Undeath, which he failed to dispel, doing 0... No, I did 3 wounds to him.
You did nothing.
Oh yeah, no. I hit him 6 times, he Charm Shield 1 of them, and then none of them wounded him. And in combat, I did 1 wound to him, he did 2 back to Manfred. And he's sticking around, so I didn't get the points for him. And I blew up 1 of his Bolt Throwers and overran into the next one, but I don't get to fight that one. So, I'm going to tally everything up, and that's the game.